Hopefully this is working. Welcome to the Chemtech series. Unfortunately, I was a little bit late for the Arcane series, so I'll be casting the Chemtech series today. Yeah, let's get started. I think they will be starting draft soon. Everyone is in the lobby in a timely fashion, so yeah, should be looking good so far. If I remember correctly, last week, Freljord won, and okay, so these are the two teams that lost last week, I think. Yes. So Campbell versus Zon. This should be pretty evenly matched. I think that both games were 1-2 last week, so I expect this to be a close one. Probably another 1-2. Yeah, but we'll see though. We'll see. Should be fun. I was also told that there were a lot of mods, so and both these teams. So that doesn't make me nervous at all or anything. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. All right. Let's see how they're doing in here. Chilling. Started. Okay. So it looks like they already selected their positions for the most part. Two bot laners. I expect Toph to be the bot laner and Merrick to be mid. And then I think Vendetta Sniper was top last, that I remember. And then otherwise, I think these are their roles. On this team, looks like their positions are already selected. Got Chase. Oh, what? So we waiting for 30 minutes? Oh, okay, I see. No, just me. Yeah. So y'all are good to start. Yeah. So and then on the other team we have Chase in the under tower in the jungle, Vicanis in the mid lane, Adelphi support, Buzosaurus bot, and Twat top lane. As long as they keep their roles the same from last game. Yeah. I don't know when they'll start draft, but I did tell them that I'm ready to go. It will just be me casting today. So yeah, hopefully we can get this started. Yeah. Just making sure all the stream's working correctly. Are they starting? No. Looks like one team is ready. It looks like Camivore is ready to go. Awesome. Cool. Great. Buffer. Otherwise, when they start, it looks like they're ready to go. So they will be starting their draft soon. See what we start with bans. Banning Akali first. Very wise. I'm pretty sure Merrick did a good job on Akali last time. So instantly banning that away from Merrick. And then Diana is Vicanis' main, so they will ban that as a response. And Xerath, Nocturne. Wow, these bans are very quickly, so they definitely did their scouting here. Definitely looked into what each other's teams wanted to pick and ban. Last is Shyvana. Last ban is Shyvana for them. I remember I think Zon played Shyvana and did really well. Kel did really well on that, and then the last ban is Twitch. So now we're getting to the picks. First pick is for Camivore. They chose blue side. They lock in the Jinx immediately. Just a very classic ADC here. Not going for the Jhin. If I remember correctly, Jhin is Buzosaurus' main pick, but you know, Jinx is very classic. Hyper carry, very strong right now, so very strong first pick here. Mumu looking to lock down the Jinx, looking to get into the back line, and be just that hard engage that Zon really wants. Also just a very simple jungler to play. And then following up with Caitlyn, also just really good in lane against Jinx, can do a good job poking out the Jinx. Let's see, what would I like to see as follow-up to this? I would like to see some either a really big like tank that can block a Mumu from going in and just make space for the Jinx is a pretty good option here. Orianna is also just like a really good option as well. We'll also kind of just like be able to keep Caitlyn honest basically as well. What else do they have here other than Ori? Again, I would really like to see some sort of big tank or maybe just like a Milio. Morgana's good too, keeping the Jinx safe with the black shield. Good option. Although I know that Chase under tower can go Morgana jungle. So yeah, maybe Chase looks to go more jungle here. It's also an angle. It might not be Morgana support. Still, I think that Camivore is just missing that front line that they can use to A, like engage on the Caitlyn, and B, keep a Mumu off. So like something like an Ornn would be really good here, or something like that. On the other hand, I don't know about Swain. I don't really like Swain until like all of these like range champions that want to just keep them away. I think it's really hard to like get in. You just get rooted by Morgana and then like peeled, so might be a little bit tough for Swain to do work here, and also kind of gets bullied in lane by the Ori a little bit, but we'll see. Next bans are they have to ban now. No ban. Let's see if they have anything, what they'll say. What was their ban? I'm gonna check the chat. Yorick. Okay, so they banned Yorick here. This one's Yorick. Darius is banned for Zon. I don't recall. I think that I know that the Zon player has a good Darius though, if I remember correctly from that game. And then what's the next pick for? I mean, and then you know on the reverse side, I would say like. I would really want to ban the tank. Yeah, Trundle is a great ban here. Like Trundle, Ornn, anything like this that can. But actually, Camivore chooses to ban Ornn. They don't want to see Ornn on the other enemy team, which is fair. I do think though that the enemy team needs more damage. Zon probably wants to build more damage, more scaling, stuff like that. Like more scaling damage at this point. And what I've been seeing in these Chemtech games is that like scaling is a really good option. Like anything that scales is really good. Brand, great, awesome. Will completely mop up team fights. They are a little bit AP heavy though, so gotta keep that in mind. Don't fix your rolls here. Yeah. Okay. So Brand, great option here. Does like will just spread fire around in the team fight. Urgot is fine. I do think it's okay. I would have liked like a full tank, but it still will like a full tank. I think Urgot's still a great option. Good blind pick top. So yeah, I still do like the pick here. So as far as the bot lane is going to be, I think it's going to be Caitlyn Brand, which kind of can work. Brand setting up the stun for Caitlyn into the trap. Will probably do a lot of damage, especially in the early stages of the game. So we'll see how that goes for them. And we're still waiting on support pick for Camivore. Oh, wait, it actually is Morgana support, so it will be Vi jungle. I honestly thought it was going to be Morgana jungle, but they just picked the Vi. Look for some engage here. Really want to look in a way in, And then, of course, this is Mundo is a great answer because it just allows to keep space. And what that probably means is the Mundo top against the Urgot. I think that Urgot actually has a fine matchup into Mundo. Urgot's legs do like a ton of max health damage, so they can, if Urgot gets ahead early, can really do a lot of work in shredding the Mundo down, and his E is like way lower cooldown than Mundo passive, so can definitely look to get a lead here with that pick. So yeah, I like where the games are going so far. I like both of these drafts. I do slightly favor Zaun's draft more. I think their team fight is better. I think the one thing that's a little bit weak on their side is the Swain. But honestly, now that they picked Vi and now that they picked Urgot, like the Swain can actually have a use in this team. Just like being like kind of a deterrent for the Vi and the Urgot from going in. Yeah, so I still am okay with it. I do also like on Cambore's side, I like the fact that, what they could do is like Morgana root into like Vi ult, and then Urgot goes and ults follows up on the lockdown target and then gets a kill and then starts like a wombo combo in the team fight. So I think both teams do have an avenue to win fights. I mean, Jinx is great scaling. And then like on the other hand, I just like Zaun's draft a little bit better because I just don't think that like Camavor has a real way of like keeping the Amumu out. Like Morgana is fine in that way, but like you can only really block off one person, and even still, Amumu is just going to jump into your whole team and just be a problem. And then Amumu with like the Brand and the Swain and the Mundo, like they're just gonna walk. I just feel like they have the ability to just walk down Camavor's team very easily. So yeah, I think that Zaun has the slight edge in the draft. As far as lanes go, I also think that Zaun's like lanes are slightly better except for mid lane. I like the Caitlyn Brand lane. I think that's a great lane. I think Mundo will be okay, and Swain will be the only problem lane. But they can just play through bot lane. Mumu can work to get the bot lane ahead here, and then they can work to make the draft really strong in that way. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Starting the game here, and yeah. While we're waiting for this, we can do. I guess we can do a Lolo. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get on this. Yes, this champ. Kane. All right. Alright, male and mana is all we have, really. Not jungle. Earlier than 2017 is one of the darkened humor magically altered, is not melee. I'm gonna go with Urgot. Urgot was released earlier. He does fit all of these. Not tall. Okay. Ranged. One of Noxus or not, so it's probably Noxian. Not top lane. So male, mid laner, or ADC or support. 2010 release. If anyone has any suggestions, put it in the chat. 2010 champs. Probably a human as well, I would imagine.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Noxus probably? Male Noxus? So just, no, it wouldn't be Darius because it's not top. Ezreal, I'm gonna try Ezreal. Not bot lane either, so it's like, so, alright. Just get some ideas going. It's definitely human. Human male. Mana ranged. (2010). Noxian as well. Draven maybe? No, it's not bot lane, so couldn't be that. Is Talon 2010? No, but Talon isn't ranged. Yeah, don't know. Don't know. Anyone has any idea? It's Noxus, probably. Is Victor Noxus? And is Victor 2010? I don't remember Victor being 2010. So it has to be support. If it's not... yeah, no, it's a male support that's ranged. Okay. Male support. What are some ranged male supports? What? Wait, I can't think of any ranged male supports that are released in 2010. It's not bot. It's not. It has to be support. Recon. Wait, no. Recon's way later though. Can't be Recon, and Recon's not ranged either. It has to be just something like completely obvious. Male supports. Male supports. But Swain's mid ADC support, right? And Swain's not 2010. I said I'm not streaming Arcane because I got here later than the Arcane started, and so I don't have access to their lobby. Oh, smart. Whoever said Zillion is... Oh, it's not Zillion, though. What the hell? Smart. I do like the idea. It's 2010. Alistar's not ranged, though. And also not a human. Yeah, like... ...2010 male support. Like, that's somehow ranged. I just can't think of anything, like... Brand, maybe? Like... Okay, so it is... Wait, no, it's not Brand. Are you serious? So it's like probably a mage of some sort. So it's human magically altered. Why is Brand only listed as support? Vel'Koz is not a human. And not, yeah. Yeah, it might be cooked. This one's tough. This is not it. It's human magically altered male support mana ranged. So it's probably like some sort of mage support. Oh my god, I swear to god if it's Thresh. No, it's not Thresh. Thresh ain't human in the Shadow Isles. It's Noxus. It has to be like Noxus. What the hell? Nope. Not that. Alright, the game started before we were able to guess the champ. We'll go back to it later, I guess. Nautilus ain't ranged, unfortunately. Nautilus is not ranged. Yeah. Alright, let me check, make sure the stream is good. Yeah, the game's starting, so you know, we'll probably just deal with it later. Figure it out after. That is very intriguing, though, that we weren't able to get it. Like I legit can't think of anything that fits the criteria. It's crazy. All right. Well, we'll get started now. All right, everyone's starting in their classic positions. All right, awesome. We are going to get started now.